Hey everybody, this is Kristen and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I'm here today with the Cotton Cuts, let's get the pretty section of it, the Cotton Cuts box for April 2018. So for those who don't know about Cotton Cuts, it's a monthly subscription box and they actually curate the fabric specifically for you, which is great. And then you're allowed to give feedback the following month. So I've actually had a bit of a snafu that my feedback from the last 2 months never actually got to where it needed to go. And I didn't hear back from my fabric enthusiast saying, yeah, cool, we got your feedback. So I contacted Cotton Cuts and asked them, you know, is this normal? Am I supposed to be hearing back that they got it? And Kim Moose, the president of Cotton Cuts, actually messaged me personally today and said, hey, you know, we looked up in our system and we can't find anything from you. Do you mind sending some, you know, so the emails that you responded to so we can try to figure out what in the world happened? So I forwarded on the 2 emails that I'd gotten from Alex, my Cotton Cuts enthusiast, and it turns out that there was some sort of button or checkbox that was clicked erroneously, sending the emails to a weird destination, so they were not actually getting to where they needed to go. So that being said, I have no idea what my box has. Obviously they didn't get my likes and dislikes in the last 2 months. I'm a little nervous, but you know, the fact that Kim Moose personally reached out, you know, that's great customer service. Who does that? So this box is kind of a, I guess, a freebie in the essence that I'm not going to be super, you know, upset if it's not great and it's not going to make me decide to cancel. So we'll see what this has. You know, last month I wasn't super stoked with some of the fabrics, but we'll find out. So without further ado, here's proof I haven't looked at it yet. Let's open it up. All right. So, we have the pretty Cotton Cuts logo. I really like these stickers, I don't know why. My day spent sewing is a good day. And Alex picked my fabrics this month, so I have some batiks. Mark to Make by Robert Kaufman, some florals. It's Fuchsias and Hummingbirds by Barb Tourtillotte for Clothworks. Holiday Seasonal, which is Aloha by Josephine Kimberling for blend fabrics. Juvenile Children's, which is Kinder by Heather Ross for Windham fabrics. And Blenders, Terrarium by Elizabeth Hartman for Robert Kaufman. So that is what is in my box this month. And then of course you can see the other things that were included in other people's boxes. So I have a designer spotlight of Nicole Young. So she's our feature this month. And very pretty. I think these are paper piecing patterns. So I can choose one of these patterns to download for free. And then we also have a block of the month, which they send us to give you some ideas of how you can take this plus sign block or a 9 patch block and make it interesting. And this month we have a really pretty floral nail file, so definitely comes in handy. So let's see, moment of truth. So just looking, so far so good. Terrarium was actually one of the fabric lines I was interested in, so that's good. And 2 months ago I got Hummingbirds, which I love the fabric that they sent me, and my mom's favorite bird is a hummingbird, so hopefully I'll like those fabrics too. If I can actually get this undone, we can get into them. Time to resort. So there goes the pretty Cotton Cuts thread, but you gotta do what you gotta do so you can get into your fabric box, right? Alright, so, oh, this is pretty. So this is the kind of graphic design of the hummingbirds with some pink and purple flowers. Very pretty. I like it. Oh, I know I've seen these flowers before and I cannot think of where. Maybe I have them upside down. But really pretty fabric. It honestly reminds me of growing up. Because we had something very similar to this in my yard. And I know I said I wasn't super fond of pinks, but this is like a raspberry. So raspberry pink I'm okay with. We have a raspberry pink blender. So those are, it actually might be a batik, looking at it. This is actually about the same color as your Cotton Cuts box, which is kind of fun. So it looks a little fuchsia in this light, but it's not. That's really pretty. A big, I'm guessing this is another one of my batiks. It's more of a graphic batik than I'm used to seeing, so it's kind of different. But this is blue with a sky blue squares on it. So, pretty. A little bit more graphic than I usually use, but blues are good. So, I'm sure I'll find something for it. Orange, which I don't have much of, but it's a kid fabric. So, not quite sure what I'm going to do with this. So if you can see, it's little girls and boys, like paper doll kind of things that you would cut out of multiple sheets of paper and turn it into this. But it's a good shade of orange. So maybe in a really small piece so you can't see the kid. Then we have nectarines, oranges. Kind of reminds me of James and the Giant Peach. So maybe that's what they're going for. Kind of fun. Again, not sure what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll make something for my mom who's a teacher. A very pretty yellow, so stoked for this, as I am making a like yellow and gray and white kind of like lap quilt for myself. So this will, I think, go in really, really well. Trying to get you a good color view of it, but it's really hard in this light. So it's kind of like a goldenrod yellow, which is really nice. So I like that one. Another kind of graphic batik. So it's this blue with blue cross hatches. I don't know what you want to call it. So pretty. It's a good shade. Again, a little bit more graphic than what I usually use, but it's a good shade. Alright, now we're into Terrarium, and I only know that because I've actually looked up that fabric line before and I like it. And surprise, surprise, I actually said, hey, could you put some of that in my box? So, lucky me. They didn't know, but they put it in my box anyways. And it's actually shades I like, so happy day. We have this really pretty kind of like succulent print. And it's not quite a mint. This is showing up a little bit more blue on the camera, but it's really, really pretty. So I like this fabric. I'll do something with it. We have a similar shade in kind of like an aqua with really cute little deer. So again, this would make a really fun like baby quilt, little kid quilt. I don't know, but I like it. I like nature, animals, flowers, that kind of good stuff. So this is fun. I'm a fan. This one, I don't know. I don't know what I think about this one. I feel like I'm in the 70s in one of those panel vans with shag carpet and I'm getting high. That's kind of what I feel like with this thing. You know, it's got a lot of really fun colors in it. Would I use it? No. You know, I'm in Colorado, so, you know, getting high is the thing to do. That's not me. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Maybe I'll just, you know, put it, along with some of the fabrics from last month, into a donation box. I don't know yet. And last but not least, it's another one with a hummingbird on it and some more of those really pretty flowers. So 2 hummingbird fabrics, 2 with this kind of flower here, and a couple of ones that I like. So all in all, I put it in 2 different piles. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of my fabrics I'm pretty happy with, and I'll definitely use. So obviously it was my 2 Terrarium fabrics, the 2 batiks, that kind of golden and the raspberry, which actually it looks really good together. And the 2 that had the hummingbirds on it, and then the one that had that really pretty flower. So all of those I'm really happy with. And like I said, considering that apparently they haven't been getting my feedback, I'm really happy with this month's box. I was really nervous when they're like, oh yeah, we looked through our system and sorry? And yeah, so Alex, who also emails me every month saying, hey, how'd you like your delivery? She personally reached out today as well, which was really appreciated. And I told her, you know, I'm not gonna ding the box too hard because obviously if y'all aren't getting my feedback, it's really hard for you to, you know, be on point. But considering all of that, they did a pretty good job. The only fabric I flat out dislike is the one that makes me feel like I should be high. The 2 kind of graphic batiks I'm on the fence about. You know, they're okay. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. And then the kiddo fabrics, you know, again, really pretty orange. It's got kids on it. I don't have kids. I don't know. And then this one's fun. It's kind of like the pineapple fabric from last month. So, I like this one. All in all, I said, what, 7 that I do like and I'll use. I've got 4 that I'm kind of, you know, 5 out of 10. I'm middle of the road on, and then 1 which I just don't like. So I'd say that's actually a better track record than last month, where I had that hideous sherbet fabric and, you know, that Pepto-Bismol pink. So this was a good box. I will definitely be ordering again next month, and hopefully this time they actually get my feedback. I sent them both months, the last 2 months, so they now have those as well. So yeah, it's a good day. If y'all have comments, questions, concerns, drop me a line. Like I mentioned last month, I really love hearing from you guys. And y'all had some pretty funny comments last month. So make my day, drop me a line, and I'll get back to you. Alright, until next month, happy April.